Hey, 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 divine ones. Welcome, 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 welcome. It is Tuesday, and I am excited to be here with you all today because I am going to be talking about something in this live with you that I am really excited about that feels like my life's work. And yeah, so today we're going to be doing a question and answer about Self Love Academy. So before I start, I just want to give me 1 second so that I can give you all some time to get in here. And also, I want to share this video to one other place. So give me 1 second as I'm doing that, and then we can get started. So I'm just getting you time for a few of you all to get in here. I know I sent a few notifications out that we will be starting this today at this time. So just giving you all a few minutes to be able to get in here. Um, and then I'm going to share this somewhere. So give me 1 second. 1 second, you guys. Oh, what is that? That looks like I haven't shared here before, so I not. Oh well, we just won't share it today. They'll have to see it later. So today I wanted to answer some of your questions. Hey, Krista. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I wanted to answer some of your questions about Self Love Academy. So if you've been on my page, you've been following me for a while, or if you're watching the replay on YouTube or anywhere like that, you probably heard me talk about. Um, hey, Gayatri. Good afternoon. It's afternoon here. I'm not sure where you all are in the world. So, hey, Zoe. So, I'm not sure where you all are in the world, but wherever you are, hello, and what time it is in the world. It is afternoon here where I am. And I wanted to come and do this video because I've been getting a lot of questions, and I've been getting a lot of emails and inboxes, and people asking me, even in person, about some of the questions about my academy and Self Love Academy. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm opening Self Love Academy in October. It officially opens October 1st, and the first class, the first live class, will be October 4th. Um, and I've been just getting a barrage of questions. So I figured I'd come and do and answer them all in one place so that you all will be clear on that. And to give you all the opportunity, if you're live with me now, if you have any questions about it whatsoever, to ask the questions and I can answer them with you live. So there are a few things I want to cover today about the academy. I want to go over, why I started it, why I created it, why I'm so excited about it, what all you can expect to happen inside of the academy, what the fees are, and then some of the frequently asked questions that I've gotten in my inboxes. So I'm going to answer all of that here in just a second. But I just want to tell you first, I am so excited about this. This is not I have been dreaming about this academy for years. This has been a dream of mine for years, and there was just some internal intuitive guidance I was getting that it wasn't time to offer it yet, but that is time now. This has been something that I knew I was going to do, not necessarily I knew the function of it or kind of what it was going to look like and the process of it and the platform of it, but the intention behind it. I knew that I was going to be called to do this when I had my near death experience. So if you're new to me, my name is Jerome Braggs, and I am an intuitive well-being guide. I teach people how to travel the path of self-love into deeper levels of healing and greater and more delicious levels of well-being. I believe that loving ourselves is the greatest practice on the planet, and it's our deepest and only purpose on the planet. And I how I came to understand all of that was I had a near death experience in 2005 when I checked into the hospital with what I thought was the flu, but instead got diagnosed with several life threatening illnesses, um, including pneumonia and anemia, pancreatitis, a parasite in my stomach. And in addition to those life threatening illnesses, I was diagnosed with two life threatening terminal diseases, kidney failure and AIDS. And I was told that at the time, I was told that I wasn't going to be able, the doctors gave me 7 days to live. They told me that I wasn't going to be able to survive this, that those things had progressed to a point that they thought I was only going to live. I was only going to live in 7 days. I only had 7 days to live. And on my deathbed, I had a near death experience where I crossed over to the other side, and I left my body and crossed over to the other side. And it was in when I crossed over to the side that I had a conversation with Source. You can call it God, you can call it higher self, you can call it creator, you can call it whatever you want. But I had a conversation with what I call Source. Um, and in that conversation, hey PJ and Leslie, um, in that conversation, Source told me that the key to healing my body and the key to healing and transforming my entire life was to love myself. That was the key for all of us. That was really what life was. That was the big invitation behind all of our lives. And that I didn't know anything about that at the moment. Actually, Source didn't say it. Source actually said it like this. Source said, "I don't know shit about that yet, but I'm gonna learn." And um, after I came into my near death experience, one last thing was downloaded to me because the conversation in on the other side wasn't audible. It wasn't like we were talking with mouths. It was kind of like downloads into the system. Like you heard the words, but they weren't being said. If you can understand it, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's um, almost like telepathy. And there was one kind of telepathic message that was downloaded to me right when I came out of the near death experience and I was back in my body, was that I was going to go on this journey of learning what love is and learning how to love ourselves. And beyond anything that I had ever known before, beyond anything I had ever learned before. Hey, Maura, you're saying good evening from London. It's afternoon here where I am, so good afternoon. Um, but yeah, so beyond anything I had learned before, beyond anything anybody was talking about, I was going to learn what self love really was, and that I was going to be asked to go on a long journey, and that at the end of that journey, I was going to be asked to teach. I was going to be asked to teach others what I had learned, and that was going to become a big part of my purpose, a big part of my mission here in this particular incarnation, in this in particular lifetime. Teaching others about how to self-love their way to healing and well-being was going to be one of my main purposes here. At the time, I had no clue what that was going to look like. I was scared at the time because didn't know how to love myself at that time. So I was here with this download that I was going to be asked to teach all of this, and I hadn't even learned it myself. But that was almost 15, 16 years ago, and I have learned so much in this journey. It's been a miraculous and a very mystical journey. And what I learned not only healed my body, but it completely healed every area of my life. All of my relationships. I had a very tumultuous relationship with my parents. I have a beautiful relationship with my parents today. I had a very tumultuous relationship with the people I was dating and the type of men I used to attract. I attract beautiful, loving men, and with those people, I have very deep and fulfilling relationships. I wasn't doing work that satisfied me. I wasn't doing work that really expressed my authentic self. I am fully who I am in my work today. I do work that really feeds me and that really tastes delicious to me. I wasn't in my intuitive gifts. I wasn't really connected to my higher self. And if you know me now, you know my work is based on my intuitive gifts, and I have a deep relationship with my higher self and my guides. I have a relationship with them. I speak to them every day, and have a relationship somehow with them every day. And so everything in my life transformed through this journey. And Self Love Academy is the place where I'm going to teach everything I learned, every single thing I learned about how to truly heal ourselves and to truly create deeply and profoundly delicious lives that are so unrecognizable to who you will be when you start this journey. that's something that I can, and if you're if some of my private clients are watching, and they can testify in the comment section, if you've ever worked with me, you know that, especially if you've worked with me more than one, if you've had more than one session with me, you know that this type of work and the stuff that I teach, when you really apply it to your life becomes unrecognizable to who you used to be. You becomes it becomes such you elevate your life becomes at such an elevated level that it is beyond what you could have imagined was possible for yourself previously. It is life breaks open, and you almost begin to experience your own version of heaven on earth. And what I learned in my own healing journey from AIDS and kidney failure was that the key to unlocking, one, we're supposed to live heaven on earth. That is why our soul is here. Our soul did not come for a life of suffering. It did not come for a life of struggle. It did not come for a life of depression. It did not come for a life of dysfunction. It came for a life of deliciousness. It came for a life of joy. It came for a life of liberation. It came for a life of well being. It came to experience heaven on earth. It came here, it came from heaven to bring heaven to earth and to experience heaven on earth. And the key that unlocks that experience, the key that allows us to experience heaven on earth is loving ourselves. It's that important. And so this is why I founded this academy, because I wanted not just to teach everything that I learned, but my greatest passion is helping people and teaching people how to experience heaven on earth. Truly, that it's not just some airy fairy philosophy, that it is can be a practical reality. And in this academy is where I'm going to teach that. So um, I want to talk to you a little bit about what you can expect in this academy. So that's why, right? That's why I created this academy, without being facetious or without being um, like with just basically telling the truth of the truth of the truth. I wanted a sacred container where I can teach everything I learned in my healing journey after my near death experience about how to heal ourselves, how to heal our lives and heal our bodies, and how to finally live heaven on earth. I wanted a place where a safe, sacred place where I could teach all of that. All of the tools, all of the concepts, all of the rituals, everything that I've learned in these 15 years. Um, I wanted to teach it. And so this is that place. This so finally, after I got that, after the message was that I was going to teach it, now's the time, and here is the place. So that's why I'm opening Self Love Academy. That's why it's I created it. That's why I call it my greatest offering, because there's a lot that I haven't shared that I've learned. I haven't shared online. There's a lot that I haven't shared in my writings, just because I just hadn't had a space to do it all in one space. But Self Love Academy is that space. You're going to get all of it. I promise you. I'm not going to hold anything back. And also, I've got some great people, which I'll be talking about here in a second. I've got some great guest teachers that I either personally know or I personally studied with, who also have some wisdom around this topic to add, and will also be giving you some greater juice um, into what it really looks like to love yourself, and how to give yourself the medicine of your own love, so that everything in your life heals, and so that your life begins to turn into heaven. So that's why, you guys, I said all that to tell you why, but that's why Self Love Academy is created. And without any bullshit, that's the reason why I'm so excited about it, because I am a living witness of what this work can do. My life is a living witness. Like, I only teach from what I know. I only teach from what I've lived. I only teach what I didn't learn in a book, what I didn't learn in somebody else's workshop. I learned through my own life, through my own um, work that I've done for myself, through my own internal guidance that I got from my higher self, or my spirit guides, and I'm teaching you what I know works. I'm only teaching you what I know works, and I know that it works because I'm an evidence of it, right? And so Self Love Academy is that place, and this is why I'm really excited about it. So let's get into some of the questions. So I kind of gave you a little bit. Well, the first question is, what is this all about? Like, that's one of the questions I get a lot. Like, what is this all about? And I gave you a little bit of that just then. But I want to just make it really clear that the Academy is the institute of self healing and well being. You are going to learn to deeply travel the path of self love, more deeply than probably anywhere else you've heard, beyond self care, beyond just buying yourself nice things or taking trips or getting massages or eating good food. Beyond all of that, you're going to learn the deeper processes of self love that begin to not just make you feel good about yourself and raise your vibration, but begin to break open your entire life. I truly, what my journey showed me was that when we love ourselves, all is well and all is coming. What does that mean? Well, when I say all is well, I mean everything is well. Your health is well, your relationships are well, your finances are well, your dreams and your goals, all of that is well. You have an experience of well being. You're happy, right? You have an experience of well being. And not only that, but when we love ourselves, when we truly love ourselves, that is also the key that breaks open what we attract to ourselves. So when you love yourself, you begin to manifest your dreams, you begin to manifest your goals, and you begin to manifest a life that nourishes you beyond what you could possibly imagine. So when we love ourselves, all is well and all is coming. And you're going to learn in Self Love Academy how to do that so that all becomes well in your life and your dreams and your goals start to manifest, right? This is the main purpose. Like, if this, one of the things I fully believe is, like, don't just take my word for it. Get in this academy, do the work, and prove it to yourself. Prove it to yourself. That's why I said I know some of my clients are in here, um, and and I see all your questions, you guys. I'm going to answer some of your questions. I'm going to answer your questions in just a second. So just know that I will get this one. And so, some of my clients are in here, and they can tell you that, when you start to do this work, your life begins to miraculously shift. It begins to shift almost instantaneously sometimes. But you begin to see life break open for you. You begin to see things that weren't functioning well begin to function. Because the truth is, our lives depend on how well we're loving ourselves. If we're not loving ourselves, things can't work out well. They won't work out well. They will not. But when you do start to love yourself, when you truly start to do the work, everything starts to happen. Oh my God, yeah. So I see one of my former clients, Cynthia, saying, "This is so true. Just one session with Jerome Braggs, and I was able to say yes to an all expenses paid trip to Mexico." Oh my God, you hadn't told me about that yet, Cynthia. Congratulations. She says she's leading with joy. Yes, 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 yes. So, hey, Janae and Maura. So yeah, so this is why, this is why self love. This is why Self Love Academy was created. This is what it's going to be about. You're going to learn how to heal yourself. Oh my God, there's another client. This PJ saying, "Working with Jerome changed my life." Oh, thank you, PJ. I am so excited to see all the things that happen for you. Um, and it's the Institute of Wellbeing. You're going to learn the real principles that really unlock well-being, that unlock a life of happiness, a life of good health, a life that feels good and tastes delicious to you, right? We're out here trying all these things. We're out here, doing all these other workshops. We're burning sage. We're lighting, candles. We're drinking the green juice. We're doing the vegan diets, and those things have probably positively changed our lives a small bit, but there are still elements in our life that aren't juicy, right? There's still elements of our life that aren't delicious. And that's because we're not doing the real full work that actually makes the shift. And it's to love ourselves. And loving ourselves is an ongoing practice. It's a way of being. So it's not like you just learn it tonight and you're done and you never have to do your self-love work ever again. It's something you do daily and you get deeper and deeper into it, right? I've been doing this work. I told you I had to do this work to save my life, and it did. It not just saved my life, but it transformed it into something that is unrecognizable to who I used to be. But it's not like I don't still have to do it. I still do the work of loving myself, and I'm still learning things about it, and I'm still going into deeper levels of it daily. It's been 15 years and I'm still doing it, right? And so there's still other levels to go. There's still higher levels to experience and deeper levels to experience, but you'll learn all of that in the academy. And so, and I'm going to get to your questions. So let me get to this next part and then we'll get to some of your questions. So I want to tell you what's all in the program. So that's one of the questions that I gotten, and what's all in the program. So by the way, there's a sales page for the program that goes into some details as well, but I'm going to give some of the things that you may not be able to see in the sales page, and the sales page is attached to this video. I'll put it in the comment section below. It's also in the description, so that you can click the link and see the sales page. But how the academy is structured is there are several things in the academy. You guys, you're going to get so much in this academy for the price. I can't stress that enough. Never before have I offered so much in one place for such a low price. I mean, you are getting a great deal here. So the first thing that you're going to get is there are 4 different classes a month. So there's 1 class a week. 3 of the classes are going to be live. So in one of the classes, I'm going to be teaching you about something, and every month has a specific topic that we're going to go deep into this particular topic. So all the classes are going to have something to do with this particular topic. So for example, we might be talking about, one month we might talk about healing trauma through the practice of self-love. One month we might be talking about trusting your intuition as an act of self-love. We may be talking about connecting with your spirit guides to help you along your path and your journey. We may talk about in one month sacred boundaries, right? And so these are just some of the topics that will happen monthly, and each month will have a topic. And the first class will be me. So the first class of the month will just be me teaching you live. And you'll meet with me, on a platform, and if you're in the academy, you'll get all the information to the links for that platform a few days before the live goes live. But you'll meet with me. The second week is a week where I will teach you a ceremony or a healing practice or a ritual that will solidify this topic and the lessons you're learning around this topic into your energy field and into your consciousness. So I learned many, 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 many rituals. Some I got directly from my spirit guides. Some I got from some teachers I've worked with, some shamans I've worked with, some healers I've worked with. Some other intuitives and channels I've worked with. But I've learned many, many different exercises and rituals and ceremonies that help shift us into higher levels of well-being, that help us heal ourselves, that help us release things, that help us anchor things, that help us manifest things. I'll be sharing all these different rituals once a month. You're going to have a class that I will teach you a specific ritual to do for that month, or a ceremony or healing practice to do for that month, that will help you anchor in the lessons of that month and help you open up and expand into a higher level of well-being. And then another class, which is usually going to be the third week of that month, a guest teacher will be coming in. And I have so many guest teachers that are going to be in this academy. You guys, I am so excited about this. When you all get to see who some of these guest teachers are that are going to be in the academy, you're going to freak out. I have some Hay House bestselling authors. I have some famous, healers and teachers. And again, all of the people that are going to be guest teachers in the academy, I either personally know and can vouch for their work and for their personal wisdom that's medicine, or they were somebody I studied under. That they were somebody I looked to and I studied their work that helped me in my own journey. And so you guys are going to get them. They're going to come in and they will be teaching a class, a live class. Um, Once a month. You're going to get a guest teacher. And also, you guys, the classes, if you aren't able to attend live, you don't have to worry about it because the replay will always be in the membership portal. So there's a membership portal once you join in the class, join into the academy and sign up for the academy. It has, when you go into the portal, you get to see all types of stuff in there. You get to see the calendar that'll let you know what time the classes are, what the next class is, all types of stuff like that. You get to see the bios of the different people that are going to be in the academy. You get to see where the Facebook group is. There's all this stuff that I'm going to be talking about. That's all going to be in your portal. So when you sign up, you get access. You get your password, and it lets you sign into the portal. And the portal is where you'll go, where the academy is, basically. And you'll see all the things. You'll see the past classes we've done. So once the first class has been finished, the recording of it will be in the portal, and you'll see all the other stuff that I'm going to be talking about in just a second. But you'll get all that stuff. It'll all be in the portal. Um, and then the fourth class is a question and answer, a live question and answer. So that's where you can ask me anything live, and I'll respond, as well as I'll be doing some live intuitive coaching and readings for people. So I'll take a few people. I won't be able to do everybody, but maybe 2 to 3 people per time, and they'll get 10 to 15 minutes of laser focused one-on-one intuitive coaching and readings with me. And if you know already, that's a great deal, because my private sessions I'm no longer offering private sessions one-on-one. I'm focusing all my energy on the academy. And my private sessions were $444 for an hour. And if any of my clients, again, can tell you it was worth it. But you're getting, you'll be able to possibly get one-on-one coaching with me for 10 to 15 minutes for less than that, because the entire academy for the month is 90% less than that. So you're getting a lot just in the classes, but that's not all that's in the academy, right? Those are just the classes part. So again, you're having a class with me where I teach the topic. You'll have a ceremony or a ritual with me. You'll have a guest teacher that will come in and teach something on that topic for the month. And then you'll also have question and answer and live coaching and intuitive readings with me. Those are the class structures. So what else is happening with that is there's a book club in the academy. So I'm going to be sharing with you all, there's a book club. So monthly, I'm going to share the book at the beginning of the month. I'm going to do a video, which you'll find in the membership portal. There'll be a video which I'll talk about, here's the book of the month, that will help you, that's an additional resource to what you're going to be learning about this month. It's going to help you. It's going to anchor all of the teachings in even more deeply. And at the end of the month, I'm going to go do a special little pop-up live video in the private Facebook group, because there's a private Facebook group for all the students who are in the academy, so that they can connect in with each other and build community with each other, and share what they're learning and share what's going on with them, or what they're healing, or if they need any additional support. Where they can go for that support is in the private Facebook group. And in the private Facebook group, I'm going to do a live at the end of the month, an additional live at any month, where we talk about the book a bit. So for those who have been able to read the book, they can come in and talk about, oh, here's what I learned about the book, or Jerome, what do you think about this? I'm thinking about this from the book, and I can share with you some of the other insights I got from the book. I have some amazing books. People always ask me, Jerome, is there a book that you recommend? And I'm like, I have a ton of books that I recommend. Here's where I'm going to share them. And I'm going to share them in detail and talk about some of the concepts in those books. And we're going to be able to kind of have our own little private book club in the private Facebook group for the academy. So that's another part of the academy. And then Also, there's a dance class. There's a dance fitness class. Yep. About twice a month, I'm going to go live. And a lot of people don't know that I am a certified Zumba instructor, and I've done hip hop dance and Afro beats and all of that. So my dance fitness class is going to involve Latin dance, a little bit of Zumba, a little bit of Afro beats and all of that. So we can so that you all can see that, you all can have that, you can work out with me. People have been asking me because I'm now teaching a class live in the city where I live, and people have been asking me who don't live in the city, how can we take it? How can we take it? I'm like, hey guys, you can take it by getting the academy because you're going to have access to that. So that's also a part. So you got book club, you got classes, you got dance fitness, and this is the part that I'm super excited about. I have in the academy 3 teachers who I call faculty members, who monthly are going to be teaching. They're going to be teaching a class in addition to the guest teacher who comes in once a month to do a live class. These teachers are going to be offering you something that's going to be in the portal only, so they won't be live. It'll be in the portal so you can watch the replay of it. And they come every month, and they will be teaching things. And so one of the teachers is Joyous Melody. Now, Joyous is an energy healer, and she is, to me, one of the best energy healers I've ever met. And I know energy healers around the world. I've worked with many around the world personally. I've worked with them on my own journey. I've also worked with them, collaborated, and done projects with them. Um, because if you know me, I started as an energy healer, and so um, I've done a lot of work with many people, shamans, and all types of things. And Joyous happens to be one of the best energy healers I've ever met. And she will be teaching you all in the academy an energy healing technique to go deeper into your own practice and into your own unfolding every month. So you'll have an energy practice, energy healing practice. Um, she'll teach you many different practices, many different modalities across the span of this academy. But every month there'll be something new from her, an energy healing practice every month from her. I also have Ankarad, who I'm so excited about because she's going to be teaching breath work. Breath work is probably one of the most transformative and important practices that you can have in your toolbox for your wellness and your well-being and your transformation. When you really learn how to breathe and you begin to connect in with the spirit inside of your body, and this can dramatically change your health, and it can dramatically change your energy so that you begin to manifest things better. Breath work can help you heal trauma. It can help you heal emotional wounds. It can do a lot of things. And she's going to be teaching you different breathwork techniques and different breathwork exercises every month. So you've got energy healing, you've got breathwork, and then I've got, I meant to tell you with my dance fitness, it's not just going to be me. I want to go back. So with dance fitness, it's also, I'm going to be working with with my personal trainer, my own personal trainer, Emmanuel. Emmanuel is one of the best personal trainers I've ever come across. And he's a great dancer, and we have fun together. And so he's going to also be doing some of the dance fitness classes as well. So you're going to get me and Emmanuel. So you got dance with me and Emmanuel. You've got energy healing with Joyous. You've got breath work with Ankarad. And then the last piece is a beautiful man by the name of Amistad is going to be teaching you some things around herbs and nutrition. So you're going to learn how to really support your body and support its wellness so that it can fulfill its purpose here on the planet through different herbal things and different nutrition. Now, as with all things in this program, I'm not a doctor. Nobody in here is a medical doctor, so we're not offering anything in exchange for any medical. We're not offering any medical advice, and we're not also telling you to deny or reject any type of medical advice you're getting from your doctors, right? But this is just an addition to, and we're just teaching you things we've learned worked for us. And so it's not that you have to do these things. These are just suggestions that we've learned that work for us. And Amistad is going to be talking about, he is a health and wellness coach. He is also a personal trainer. and he's going to be talking about different things about herbs and nutrition. So you're going to get that a video that teaches you that per month. So yes, all of that is in the academy. You're getting all of that in the academy every month. So this is like when I said that I'm really excited about this, and this is my most comprehensive offering. This is the truth. This is what's all going on in the academy. So hopefully you all can get in there. And again, I said that you have a private Facebook group for the people who are students. If you already signed up and you haven't signed up for the Facebook group, please do so. It's in the there is a whole page for it in the membership portal. It says Facebook group. Click on that and then click the link so that you can ask to be joined into the Facebook group. And if you signed up in the academy, you'll be added in as soon as you do that. So that's all that you can expect that's in the program. And that's all for $44 a month. That's it. That's it, you guys. $44 a month. You get all of that for $44 a month. You heard it correctly. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying. Just $44 a month. And so again, I said this is way more. You're getting way more than an hour with me. You're getting a whole month with me, plus me and some other people, right? And so that's what all you can expect. And so I just want to, before we close, I want to answer some of your questions for those of you all who are on live. And then I want to answer some of the frequently asked questions that I've gotten. So I'm going to address some of the frequently asked questions I've gotten, and then I'm going to answer some of the questions that you all have here live. So one of the frequently asked questions I get, which is probably the number one question I get, is how long does the program run? So this is an ongoing program. So right now, there is no end to it. Probably maybe after a year or two, my soul may ask me to do something different. And if I get intuitive guidance to do this after a year or so, to end it or to shift it, then I will do it then. But right now, it's at least going to run for a whole year. It's going to at least going to run for a whole year. So this is an ongoing program. This may be something I do for the rest of my life. It may not be. As you know, I go by my intuitive guidance, but I know for now it's going to at least be for a year. So at least from October of 2020 to October 2021. And so that answers that question. And then the next question is, can I cancel or rejoin at any time? Absolutely. So since this is an ongoing program, if you get in and you pay $44, it's going to charge you $44 every month at the beginning of every month. And if you decide after a while that you've gotten what you need to get, then you can cancel your membership and it will stop for you, and you won't be charged the next month. And anytime but you'll have access, by the way, to everything that's in the academy, for that month that you're in the academy, and for all the months that have been before you got in. You're going to have access to everything that's in the academy as long as you're in the academy. You'll have access to everything. There won't be anything shut off for you. So if you joined in November, you'll get access to everything that's happening in November and everything that happened in October. If you join in 2021, you'll get access to everything that's happening in that month of 2021 and everything that happened in 2020, right? So you can join at any time and you can cancel your membership at any time. So the next question is, if I don't have Facebook, account, will I miss out on anything? So, and I see somebody saying, Julia says, it wouldn't let me sign into the Facebook page when I tried a week ago. Try it again. I have to let you in. So if you have registered already, and I can see your name in the registration for the students who have registered, then I'll let you into the Facebook group. But try again. Just send another invitation to be added into the group if you're signed in, and I'll take a look and then I'll add you in. Robert is asking, please tell me you have Anita Morjani. Robert, I am definitely in talks with having her. She is definitely going to be one of the teachers in the program. So, yes, in addition to some other amazing people. Yes, but we are definitely in conversations with having Anita as one of the guest teachers in the program and having her more than once. So just know teachers like that will be in guest teachers in the program. So going back to the other question is if I don't have a Facebook account, will I miss out on anything? So if you don't have a Facebook account, like if you're watching on the replay on YouTube or something like that right now, and you don't have Facebook, you will have access to you'll have access to the membership portal with all of those things that I talked about, the live classes, the replay to the classes, the dance fitness, the book club, the energy healing with Joyous, the breath work with Angarad, the herbs, the nutrition with Amistad. You'll have access to all of that. What you won't have access to is the Facebook group. Um, and that's where you won't be able to connect with other people who are in the program. You'll be able to see them when on the live classes and maybe engage with them there. But the deeper connection, which is so important, you guys, because you're going to be connecting with people who are going through this journey with you, who are understanding what's happening with you, who you can talk about and share, not just share what's happening for you, but the process, but also share your testimonials and share like, here's what's working for me. And oh man, I tried this and I'm having difficulty. Is anybody else learning a different way to do this? That's where you can connect in with each other. So you'll be missing out on the community piece of it, the tribe piece of it, but you won't miss out on any of the offerings, right? So all of the offerings and things like that will be happening there. Also in the Facebook community, if I just get an intuitive guidance to pop in, and maybe I'll do a channel reading or a channeled message from my guides. I used to do live channeled public channeling events where I would channel my guides. I haven't been doing that in years, but I've getting a message that I may be doing that in the academy. So if I get guidance to do any of that, that will be happening in the Facebook group. If it's not in a live class. So the Facebook group will be getting a few things. You won't miss out on the book as far as the book club, as far as me talking about what the book is of the month is and why it's important and some of the message behind it. But our conversations about the book and all of that, that's all going to happen in the Facebook group. So, but you'll be able to get all the other things. You just won't get the tribal piece of it, the community piece of it. And then how can you sign up? So you can sign up for the Academy by going to jeromebraggs.com/self love academy. Again, that's www.jeromebraggs.com/self love academy. And that's the sales page for it. You can also just go to my website and look at the menu bar on my homepage and see Self Love Academy and click that. That will take you there as well. And then you can sign up from that page. Again, I'll try to put the link here in the comment section. It's also in the title of this video. But you can sign up for there. And then the last frequently asked question is, do I really get all of this for $44? Yes, you do. All of this is $44 for now. I may change it after a year, but for now, the price of it is $44. So you get all of this for $44. So tell your friends, jump on in and tell your friends to jump in too, because you're going to get all of this. And so let me see if for all of you all live who have any questions. Oh, Janae, thank you. Janae says this offer is stellar. The level of generosity is a new standard in the industry. Thank you so much. I really wanted to, I heard so many of you all say that you really wanted to work with me. And some of you all were in financial binds and you couldn't. Some of you all were not. Janae, you worked with me personally and I had a beautiful session with you. But I really wanted to get this message out to more people because I couldn't reach it as much with just working one-on-ones. I wanted I wanted to get this message out to as many people as I could because I really believe loving ourselves is not just going to change your life, it will change the world. The more people who love themselves and are holding love energy in them, the more people will be expressing love energy out into the world. And this is going to end our violence. It's going to end our wars. It's going to end our mass illnesses and diseases. Like, it's literally the key. I'm not kidding here. I'm not bullshitting. By the way, this is another thing for you to know. I cuss sometimes. And so just expect that in the academy when I teach. I'm not going to be riddling out cuss words, but every once in a while, if it's appropriate for the teaching, I use it. So just to know that. Um, but yes, loving ourselves will change our lives. It will change our lives for the better. It will change the world for the better. And I wanted to make sure as many people as possible could get access to this wisdom. I will be doing some, I have I have private retreats and things like that, um that if you want more deeper private work with me. But this is like, you have a group setting, you have community setting. And yeah, this is I wanted to make this available for people. This is tribe. This is tribe time. We're now ready to learn in community and tribe, and heal in community and tribe, and shift into heaven in community and tribe. And this is my way of offering that experience. Let's see. Let me see if there's any more questions. More ask, how long does it take to learn these lessons? Are they ongoing? Um, so each class will be between an hour and 2 hours. So each live class will be between 60 minutes and 120 minutes. Depending on if it's getting really juicy, we may go over. But most of them will probably be 60 minutes. There may be some that will be 120 minutes. How long does it take to learn the lessons? It's up to you. It's up to that's very individual about how, and very subjective. It depends on how best you learn. You may need to listen to the class a few times. There will be some things that you need to practice. It depends on where you are in your journey as well. But the classes will be from 60 minutes to 120 minutes. And how long it takes you is up to you. This is why the replays are available. You can go back and listen to a class as many times as you want to. You can listen to it once. You can listen to it 10 times. You can listen to it 20 times. You can stay in one. If you know that you want to go in depth on a particular topic, you can stay and learn everything from that month. You can take the classes. You can do the ceremonies. You can do the breath work and the energy exercises. You can just try all of that on over and over for an entire year if you want, right? So that you really anchor that into yourself. Like, if it's about boundaries and you know that you have an issue with boundaries, and we're talking about boundaries, maybe you make boundaries your theme for the year, and you keep looking at those classes and keep doing those exercises and keep doing those rituals around boundaries for a whole year. So that's really personal. You get to personalize your growth experience. You get to do this at your own pace, and you get to personalize this academy. This is I'm not like, there are no tests, so I won't be testing you. You get to, this is about you in the comfort of your own home, learning and growing how best it is for you to learn and grow. Any other questions, you guys? So somebody says, like, do you already have a link to where the live sessions will be held? So if you're in the academy, you're going to get an email from me about 2 days before the live class starts, before that day is scheduled. So at the first live class, and again, you'll be able to see the schedule of the live classes in the membership portal. There's a specific page for the calendar, and you can look at the calendar and you can see, okay, here's what time the class is going to be, here's what date it's going to be, and here's the topic of this class for that day. And you will get a link sent to you by email for that particular live class, so that you'll be able to attend it. So 2 days before, you'll get the link. So the classes are on Sundays right now, so you'll get the link on Friday in an email. Yes, the classes will be recorded. Every class will be recorded, and every class will be available in the membership portal after the live class, probably within 24 hours or so afterwards. The replay will be available, and you'll get a notification when the replays will become available. Oh, God, you're saying her birthday is in October. Happy birthday. I'm glad that you're saying this will be a present for you. It's definitely going to be a new beginning. Definitely. So for the intuitive coachings and everything like that, in the Facebook group, you're going to be able to submit um, your question. I will pick who will be live from the Facebook group. And so, if you when it comes time, a few days before the question and answer class and the coaching class happens, if there's something that you know you want to work on, or there's something that's coming up for you, and you'd like some kind of personalized guidance, you kind of will tell me in the Facebook group. I'll have a whole post where you can comment and tell me what you'd like to work on, and then I will pick a few people that have commented in that post that most resonate with the energy that wants to come through, and also that will whose work with them will most help everybody. Because here's what I've learned in my own journey, and being in groups in the past myself, and also in leading groups in the past. Um, when I choose someone to work with in a group, what ends up happening is, even though I'm working with this one person, the wisdom that comes out of that and the work that happens with that person actually benefits everybody. So even though it wasn't, even though they might not have started with something that they thought like, maybe I wanted to work on an issue with my body, and this person is working on an issue with their relationships. And I was like, well, this is not going to help me. And if I just listen, I'm like, oh my God, that actually resonates with me. That's actually what I'm working on. That actually worked for me. And so that's what I've always found in groups that I've led when I've done this type of stuff, is even though you might not be the one that gets picked to be worked on live, um, you are going to be the one that's going to be worked on, because you're going to find that what I'm talking about with this person actually applies to you somehow, and it benefits you. And there's something that I work with them that you can take that can benefit and transform your situation. So that's why, it doesn't, even though there may be 100 people or 200 people or 1,000 people on the live call, and I only work with 3 people, I promise you, all of you are going to find something of benefit in what we work on with those people for your own situation. So I choose people that are most in alignment and that are most guided to work with. And the reason why that is because higher soul or source chooses those people, because when we work with them, their work is going to benefit everybody. Um, and so, per the guidance I received, I am not in a healing phase, but a phase of expansion. Is this right for me? So this is a academy of expansion. I teach expansion. So I said self-healing. And so this is what healing means. This is what healing really is. And this is what I learned. Healing is about returning your consciousness and your vibration to love from wherever it's out of alignment with that, and from wherever it is just disconnected. It doesn't mean that anything's dysfunctional in your life or anything. It just means healing is about embodying it and expressing it, like returning yourself and restoring yourself to your soul's energy, so that you manifest that into the world in higher and higher levels, right? So that you expand into higher levels and deeper experiences of heaven on earth. That is what this academy is about. We ain't trying to fix nothing. We trying to restore yourself to the truth and bring heaven on earth, anchor it into your reality. So that's what this group is about, for real, you guys. All right, so I got time for 2 more questions. So if you have a question, I don't see any more. I think I answered all of them that are in the comment sections. But if you have a question, type it in really quick, and I have time for just 2 more. I'll give you 15 seconds to type it in, and then if not, I'm gonna say au revoir and adios. I might have really messed that French up because I don't speak French. I tried, you guys. I tried. Um, So I'll give you about 5 more seconds, and if no questions come up in here, Also, you guys, please go look at the sales page because I may have answered your question already on the sales page. There are some details in the sales page as well. I just tried to offer some of the things that may not have been answered on the sales page here. So yeah, you guys, the live will be on Zoom. So make sure you get Zoom. Make sure you sign up for Zoom and you get Zoom so that you can attend. But I see all of you all saying you can't wait. Bree, I really look forward to seeing you in class. I hope you sign up. All of you, Maura, oh yay, Maura, welcome. Welcome to the Academy. She said she just signed up. Welcome. I can't wait to see you in class. It's first class is this Sunday, you guys. I'm so excited. But you'll be able to look at the breath work, energy work, and herbs and nutrition on October 1st. All of that will be in the Academy already at the beginning of the month. So I hope this answers your questions. I really, truly hope to see you in class. Um, PJ is asking what's the Facebook group link. Go to the portal and you'll see Facebook group. You'll see a page for the Facebook group. Click that and the link is right there. Allison says, what if we don't even know what self-love feels like? Then sign up for the Academy. That's what the entire Academy is about. You're going to learn all of that. Samal says, this all sounds so deeply grounding and healing. Yes, yes. And you haven't seen anything yet. I promise you, this Academy is going to go even further, even deeper than what you can imagine. Danielle says she's already signed up. Looking forward to it. Yes, the replay of this live, Danielle said you missed it. It'll be available as soon as we end. We're going to end right now, you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Now go love yourself and sign up for the Academy. See you in class. Much love. Bye.